Okay, so to continue class, sorry kay na utod. Okay, tapos na to sa functional areas. Let's go to counting independence. Formation reliability requires counting independence. Counting activities must be separate and independent of the functional areas maintaining resources. So, dapat may segregation of duties. So, one of the internal controls gina class sa isa ka organization na dapat lain ang accounting kag lain man ang other departments. So, kita kaya daan niya gakuan sa mga accounting data mo. Okay. Accounting supports these functions with information but does not actively participate. Okay? So, kita lang niya ang make use full information sa data nga ginatag sa aton. Decision makers in these functions requires that such vital information be supplied by an independent source to ensure its integrity. Okay? Dapat independent. Okay, the computer services function. So, more on sa IT, AIS mo. Okay, distributed data processing versus centralized. Okay. Distributed, reorganizing the computer services function into small information processing units, okay, that are distributed to end users and placed under their control. So, separated. Okay. While centralized data processing, all data processing is performed by one or more computers housed at a central site that serves users throughout the organization. So, ang processing centralized sa isa lang, one or two computers nga house sa center site. Okay? Okay. So, there's an example sang org chart sang centralized system. Okay, tanawab lang under sa computer services kay damo. Isa lang ga process mo. One or two lang. Okay, why sa distributed processing system, which usually ang muning gina-adapt, under sa functions, may ara pagidya do sa functions o subsystems. Marketing, no? Finance, may treasurer, may controller, okay? Rank and file na di, administration, production, may manager, plant 1, plant X, or plant Y. Okay. So, separated siya. May autonomy kada department. So, potential advantages of distributed data processing. Okay. So, here are the advantages. Cost reduction in hardware and data entry tasks. Okay. Improve cost control responsibility. Okay. Ito separated kasi mo. May responsibility kada department. Okay. So, ang cost ang isa ka department, lain man sa cost ang separate department. Okay. Improve user satisfaction since control is closer to the user level. Okay. Backup data can be improved through the use of multiple data storage sites. Kaya ito separated yan ang hardware, computers, no? May computer sa engineering, may computer sa accounting, may computer sa marketing kag sa HR. Potential disadvantages, no? So, may disadvantages din man siya. Okay. So, loss of control. No, kay ti passive lang sa manager daw hindi na makontrol sa department. Loss of control gina. Mismanagement of company resources. Kay pililain ang resources kada department mo. Prone gid siya sa mismanage class. Kag ang isang daan ka department may authority or may accountability sa sinang resources. Ilaya bala basit the ways na mag-manage, hindi mayo. Hardware and software incompatibility. No? Very prone gini siya class kay ito. Lain nga ng need sa kada department. So, kung ang software kag hardware common sa tanan, base mangin compatible sa certain department. Redundant tasks and data, no? Data redundancy, damo redundant plus consolidating tasks usually segregated kaya ilain yan eh. Sampo sa branch 1, branch 2. Consolidate branch 1, consolidate man branch 2. Difficulty attracting qualified personnel because mostly ng redundant ang task. So, ang kinanglan mga tao, hindi gid man amo naka-qualified. A lack of standards. A manual process model. Transaction processing, information processing, and accounting are physically performed by people, usually using paper documents. So, manual pang paper mo. Useful to study because helps link AIS courses to other accounting courses. Often easier to understand business process when not shrouded in technology. Kay ang trails ng papel makita mo class. Facilitates understanding internal controls. So evolution of IS, the flat file model. Tama ba kay may maning gina-file nila. File nimo ang symbols ni. Kada sa invoice gina-file mo, resibo gina-file mo. So, data redundancy problems. So, very common. Data storage, excessive storage costs, paper, documents. No? So, damo. Pag business ang gagamit, pag ipapil. Data updating. Changes or addition must be performed multiple times. No? So, ang pag-update, hindi, basang data hindi updated or current. So, ang mga yung currency of information, dapat updated siya, current siya. Task data dependence. Users' inability to obtain additional information as needs change. So, ang data depends sa task. And data integration. Separate files are difficult to integrate across multiple users. So, budlay ang pag-integrate ng data. Okay. So, here's the database model. So, usually, may shared database ng isang company class kaya gina-share ni sang different functions or departments like accounting, marketing, and production. So, muna siyang database model. Okay, so RHEA data model example. So, ano ang RHEA or REA? The REA model is an accounting framework for modeling an organization's resources, events, and agents. So, REA. Resources, assets, events, affect changes in resources, agents, mga individuals or department that participate in an economic event. Okay. So, amo na siya class kung kay sino halin, kag ano ang naghalin, kay sino. Interrelationships among resources, events, and agents. So, ang OR nagaling sa collection, ipadala sa accounting, gi-record niya accounting. Ano pala? Entity relationship diagrams are often used to model these relationships. Accountants as information system user. So, let's go sa role of accountants. No? Role ninyo naton. So, as users, accountants must be able to clearly convey their needs to the system professionals who design the system. Very important. Kini class kay once hindi ma-meet ang needs, incompatibility sang system is very costly man kisa. Kag hindi mo makuha ang imo nga needed information, needed yung data. Okay? Kaya gina-rely man sila sa data kung mag-decide ng management. So, very important kita. The accountant should actively participate in systems development projects to ensure appropriate systems design. Okay. So, active participation class. Accountants as system designers. The accounting function is responsible for conceptual system, while the computer function is responsible for the physical system. The conceptual system determines the nature of the information required, its sources, its destination, and the accounting rules that must be applied. So usually, kita nga flow charting. Okay, accountants and system auditors. No? So, external auditors attest fairness of FS, financial statements. Okay, assurance service, broader in scope than traditional attestation audit. Okay. IT auditors evaluate IT often as part of external audit. Okay, so may mga certification ni sa IT auditors class. Internal auditors, in-house IS kag IT appraisal services like me. Niyakan ng kan internal auditors. Okay, so that's the end of the first chapter class. If you have any question, send ko lang yung video at question ka mo, feel free lang to ask class. So I hope na podcast ko siya kaga na deliver ko man siya briefly class. Mula na yung setup ko subong ha. I hope na mag-cooperate lang kamo. So, thank you good.